It's my pleasure to introduce our today's speaker guests. I wanted to add, it's a little bit ironic that the first act of kindness when I moved into the city was with Dave Smith, who helped me move in. And if you ever want a good story about washers and dryers and trying to get it to work properly down in the basement, it's a fun story. But I'd like to act of kindness that occurred with my moving into the city. Anyway, celebrating York's unity through 10,000 acts of kindness will be a multicultural, multi-faith, non-partisan, and all-inclusive unity festival in Penn Park on June 30th, 2019. It will be held in celebration for the progress of, It will be held to celebrate the progress of unity York has made over the past 50 years and to help expand that unity. One of its main purposes is to share the good news about York throughout the world. The celebration of unity through kindness was conceived by founders Pastor Ramona Kinard, Vice President of the York Black Ministries Association, and pastor of Wheatfield Church of the Living, David Smith, proprietor of Ironic Coffee Shop and Art Boutique, and Joan Maruskin, retired York County minister and longtime resident. This all began about a year ago, on June 29th, on the steps of the County Administration Building. The project has been embraced by organizations, businesses, government agencies, schools, faith communities, nonprofits, and community. The festival will accumulate at a dinner with a 1.5 mile of tables, seeking to earn a place in the Guinness Book of Records for the world's longest table. Participants will earn a seat at the table by competing and completing a recognized act of kindness. In the months prior to the event, kindness ambassadors throughout the county will facilitate and publicize their group's performances of acts of kindnesses. Pastor Ramona, David, and Joan, founders of the celebration, will explain this year-long event, its visions and goals for expanding unity and spreading good news about York. They will share with us all today their history, hopes, and ways in which the kind people of York will help to spread kindness, develop fully unity, and celebrate 10,000 acts of kindness. So if you could join up here, we can get started.
Good afternoon. Thank you for allowing us to come to share with you some very good information about celebrating York's unity through 10,000 acts of kindness. This wonderful endeavor was sparked by a conversation about the 1968-69 riots and how York was coming up on the 50th year of those riots. And so we wanted to do something that would be more reflective on how far we have come since 50 years ago. As we can see today, we're all sitting around and sharing around tables. And so we are so glad that we have this opportunity. So, in the beginning.
Ramona and I had this conversation. And Ramona and I had a conversation, and we really wanted to share this good news because there are many of us across York whom I have known for well over a decade, for decades, who believe in York, in the goodness of York, in the kindness of York. We also truly believe that York has the potential to be a light to the nation, to set an example to the nation. And so Ramona and I had this conversation. And after the conversation, we went into Ironics, where ironically, and through, we truly believe this, divine serendipity, and we have had so many incidents of divine serendipity since this event happened. We went into Ironics. David Smith had moved 4 years ago, who is now a key part of the program. Okay, I'm done.
You've already introduced David. Okay. And so as we began to continue our conversation, we were thinking about what are some things that we might could do to celebrate York, how far we have come. And we didn't really want to focus mainly on just what happened back in the past, but what's happening right now in our future. And what we see in our future right now is a good group of people that are able to come together, talk, fellowship, and share good ideas of how to make York a better place. And we know it's a good place because we all live in this county. The majority of us all live in York County, so we're so glad that we have that opportunity. Also, we just wanted to say, how could we do this? So we thought about just having a dinner. We thought about just going on a street and closing down one of the streets or one of the bridges and call people to come from the north, south, east, and west to come together and just sit down together for a dinner. And as we continued to talk, we decided that we would talk to someone else that has more expertise in having a celebration dinner. And that happened to be, again, ironically, a gentleman named David, who also did a large dinner. And so we called on his expertise to come and help us.
Hello everybody, I'm David, co-owner of Ironic and chair of WECO. So in past history, 2016, which was York's 275th birthday, I did a birthday bash with my committee, and we sold 3,000 candy bars with 525 golden tickets in the candy bars. And this is how you got a seat at the table. So I wanted to give everybody an equal opportunity of this great historical dinner. So basically we closed down Market Street. We had one long table down Market Street, the 300 block. We sat 550 people. We served a meal with Life Path Ministries and a birthday cake. It was an incredible event. It was the hottest day of the year, and on asphalt, you can imagine. The dinner was supposed to go on until about 5, but after dessert was served, everybody had left, and I don't blame them. But it was a great event, and it was well attended. So these two ladies found out that I did something crazy, and they need something crazy, so here I am. So, since I'm the expert now of craziness, we have put our eyes onto Penn Park. And what we're going to do at Penn Park is we are going to do a dinner, once again, with 10,000 people. And you see the zigzag line there. That's actually going to be the table. 990 8-foot banquet tables from end to end, zigzag, and we are going to attempt to break the world's record for the biggest and longest table ever served. But that's really not what it's all about. It's about the unity of York County. So how do we get a seat at the table? Once again, it has to be an equal opportunity. So we developed this act of kindness, and that you would receive a coin to get a seat at the table. So I think that's kind of what I need to say, because I'm just the crazy part, and these girls keep me grounded, so I'll give you to Joan.
Well, let's just share our mission. Our mission is to celebrate the growth and unity of York. York has developed over the past 50 years. Our vision is to build full unity through 10,000 acts of kindness, one act of kindness at a time. Promoting unity through kindness. Reframe York's image as a diverse, kind, and unified community. Make York a positive media sensation throughout the nation. Most importantly, to help fulfill Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's dream of the table of brotherhood.
And all that will be done through the help of the good, kind, incredible people in York. And our kickoff on June 29th of this year, we had the mayor came and spoke. We had representatives from the county commissioners who have embraced it, and the county has already assigned their kindness ambassadors. We had Joan Maruskin from the York County History Center, and the History Center is our fiscal agent for this project, and Margie Orr from the president of the city school boards. We have had, and the York Revolution, who has embraced the Kindness Project as well. That's just the beginning of the businesses, the organizations, and schools that have embraced the project. It has been embraced inclusively by the government, the communities, the organizations, public and private and charter schools, the faith-based groups, neighbors and families and individuals. At all levels, people are invited to join us in doing acts of kindness. And a kindness ambassador, so we recruit kindness ambassadors. And we are happy to say at our first Kindness Ambassador orientation earlier this month, actually on August 1st, we had 30 people show up to be Kindness Ambassadors. We have over 50 Kindness Ambassadors throughout the county, and we are sure we're going to have hundreds of them signing up to be Kindness Ambassadors. So a Kindness Ambassador is a group representative who basically will embrace the idea, facilitate acts of kindness projects with their organization, publicize it if they choose to do so, and at the same time, they will keep a record of all the persons who have done acts of kindness. And then at that time, once their project is done or the kindness has been done, they will be able to register online and that person will receive a kindness coin. And the kindness coin will basically give that person a seat at the dinner. If it's a child may bring a parent or an adult friend with them to the dinner. So it is open to everyone and all-inclusive. An act of kindness is a recognized act of kindness, is an impulsive or planned action. It takes some time and effort, and it benefits others in a meaningful or tangible way. Excuse me, as I said, it will be carried out by Kindness Ambassadors. If you are a Kindness Ambassador, you have complete autonomy over how you will do the acts of kindness, when your group will do them. But one thing we asked, and as David said, there is no cost for the meal. None of the events leading up to the big celebration at the end of the year will have any charge for it. We want to be sure that everything is completely inclusive for the public. Interestingly, as I said, we had 50 Kindness Ambassadors, but we also have had people from other states say, can we join? Can we do something? And so we are very happy to announce that we have Kindness Ambassadors facilitating acts of kindness dinners on June 30th, 2019, thus far in Pennsylvania, Delaware, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, and we're looking forward to going even further. And we also have people in Harrisburg and Lancaster and Pittsburgh and other parts of Pennsylvania. So they will be doing companion dinners, and we in York will have the sit-down dinner for 10,000 people. So we're planning to hold that dinner, and we've invited the community at large basically to become involved with us in the companion dinner. And they've begun to participate as Kindness Ambassadors. I've told you about the Kindness Ambassadors, event volunteers. As well as the ambassadors, we are looking for people to join the celebration team as volunteers, as logistics team, as events team, as a funding team, and communications. So we have event volunteers, we have project endorsers. And a project endorser is an organization or a business or a faith group that says, we like this project and we endorse it. We want the world to know that we are behind celebrating New York's unity through 10,000 acts of kindness. Those are the endorsers, project endorsers. And then we are asking for people, and we have people who have already started sponsoring us through funds and in-kind donations. We are very blessed. The York County History Center, as I said, is our fiscal agent and advising us in funding matters. And Jody Appel is our project chair. And to us that is very exciting because a number of us have been working with Jody for many years. So she's our project chair. For more information, you can go to our website. I want to go back to that for a minute, Maribel, which is www.10,000actsofkindness. And our Gmail is 10,000actsofkindness.com. We had a glitch. Our website kind of isn't there today. It's crashed. Okay, but it will be back soon. And now, so at this point, I've told you about what is a Kindness Ambassador and acts of kindness, exactly what is an act of kindness. And I don't know if I went over that thoroughly, but it's something that is impulsive. It's an impulsive or planned action. It takes some time and effort, and it benefits others in a meaningful way. For example, you can assist people in household chores. A group might provide babysitting once a month. A school might do an act of kindness and give artwork, might do an art project about an act of kindness and give the artwork to the hospitalized children. And now, thinking about that we have organizations, families, friends, neighborhoods, faith groups, businesses involved. I'm going to ask you to take 2 to 3 minutes and at your table, talk with each other about what might be an act of kindness that your organization or your family or group might do. And then at the end of 3 minutes, Ramona will come around with the microphone and we're going to ask for some examples of acts of kindness. So take 3 minutes and amongst yourself, talk about what can we do as an act of kindness.